That was 3460, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
3437, Chad, 3460. Good day.
Delta 1698 Center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 1698.
Southwest 1429, get traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound, 737 about Zibo. Compass 5729.
Go ahead.
Were you assigned Mach 77 or less, or this is what you were flying?
Nah, yeah, previous controller gave us 77.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll still need that traffic crossing heading for 35.
Okay.
Jump 46, thanks for 5 normal rate up to 41 fine.
XJ 406, normal rate 641.
Got a 3457, contact center 134.907. Good morning.
3497, good morning, sir. 3457.
I think that should be set.
29, contact center 127.17. Good morning.
2717, take care.
Southwest 1646, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Holy moly.
Compass 5729, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
3437, 5729, take care.
Contact 127.17 and now I'm reported there.
Oh, that's not set up right. Let me go fix that. Anybody tuning in right now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just testing my night lighting edits that I've been working on. I'll be right back.
Could Delta 1698 request direct MLD or BPI?
Delta 1698 unable at this time to release airspace.
Okay.
Delta 1698, contact center 134.45.
3445, Delta 1698, have a great day.
Good day.
Center, good morning, Alaska 506, level 3704.
Alaska 506, center, roger.
Airport 201 Bravo, cross 90 miles east at flight level 280. Copy you, cross 90 miles at flight level 280, Portugal 201 Bravo. And U102, contact center 135.2. 102. B65, contact center 125.92. 2592, there 65. Good day. That's call 221 Bravo F. Let's now finish flight level 280. Cross 90. 100 miles, flight level 380. Airport 201 Bravo, contact center 118.42, good day. 42, Airport 201 Bravo, bye-bye. Get up to 1197, 7,810,000. JetBlue 1197, I maintain flight level 360. 1197. JetBlue 1197, clear direct MJ. Direct MJ, JetBlue 1197. Town flight 7214,000, direct stop. Town flight 72, Bernard. Town flight 72, flight heading 220. Heading 220, town flight 72. Good afternoon, Novajet 90, flight level 410. Novajet 90, Bernard. Romeo, going to maintain 11 down to altimeter 3025.
Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. I wasn't going to live stream this, but I figured out what the heck. I've been doing some work on my night lighting edits, so I figured why not pop in here and put that up. I think I changed the header on here, so it should show the correct heading on here now. Let me drop out of here and bring that back up. But I'm not going anywhere. For those of you that may be tuning in right now, I'm just testing right now. But I figured I'd put it up. Why not? Where did you just take me here?
Maintain call 360. 360. 585 Tango Victor 585 Tango Victor, welcome, Carmen, maintain all the 2
Testing, okay, I think it's showing correctly now. If I come back in, tonight I'm in X-Plane 12, working on my night lighting. There was 1 or 2 individuals that told me that the night lighting got a little messed up with the latest update from Laminar Research. So I figured I'd come in here and have another go. I haven't uploaded these yet. I'm still testing them. But I think they're looking pretty good. Let's see. There are a couple people here. Who did I miss? Oh, Jackson's here. Yep, I think I got Jackson. Yeah, I fixed that, Jackson. Thanks. I switched that over to testing. Paul's here as well. Hey, Paul, how's it going? No, I just got here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing some testing, though, Paul. That's all I'm doing tonight. I'm in the New York, New Jersey area. One of the better places to have a look around at the night lighting. And I am using Reshape tonight with my setup. Nothing in here is set up. Actually, you should be down. So we should be able to get on out of here, though. We use a little bit of the MCP, but as far as the flight management computer is concerned, that's not programmed at all. Not so interested in the stutters just yet as I am what it looks like. And I'm hitting it with everything. I've got traffic global at 100%, so I'm trying to hammer the system. Make it worst case scenario. And we'll book a right hand turn because I think that's going to give you the better view. I have a great view, so.
Positive rate.
Gear up. And let's get you up as well. Let's swing right. 400. Flaps 1. I don't know how good the camera's picking it up, but that looks pretty good to me.
1,000.
And give me flaps up. Set you down as well. Let's set you. And then this way I can enjoy the view and actually take a look at some lights here. We have you. And let me have, we'll head toward Teterboro right now. How about that?
1,000 to go.
And we'll do 2,000. How about that? Yeah, I know you didn't like that. That was a little too abrupt on my point, but I don't know how well the camera's picking that up. That looks pretty good from in the flight deck. I have certain areas, like the highway, have a higher little glow than some of the other lights. The stars I kicked up as well. I don't know how well the stars look. They may be just a little bit too bright for my taste. I may have to tone them down just a bit. And because I did all this work, I think I'm going to have to go rework the aircraft. The aircraft looked a little too bright. So let's head on over to Manhattan, shall we? Let's go have a look at the city. Give you right-hand turns. That'll give you the better view on the right-hand side. Health? Oh, I'm doing good, Paulo, man. I feel pretty decent. I've been doing a little bit of resting. I did have to go see the doctor a few days ago, but the paperwork and the blood work all came back pretty good, so no complaints there. I gave Shadow his shot already, so he's got his stuff. And my wife is making stuffed peppers, and she was taking out leftovers, so that thing is like one big brick. So that's going to take a little while. So I figured I'd come in here and take a look at my night lighting edits and see what it looks like. So I'm hoping the camera's picking it up. I can even get my fat head out of the way because I'm on autopilot now anyway for the most part.
Good afternoon, Falcon 790 Delta Charlie 12.3.
Let's head a little bit more towards, we'll split the difference between LaGuardia and Kennedy. Let me get my head out of the way here. I want to get a view of this. I also swapped out my cables today. I had some HDMI cables, which is a little weird because all three cables are the same. All three monitors are the same, all three video boards, all three motherboards with video boards and all that stuff. And yet, when I was setting up my monitors, I can go to 4K on my left and center monitor at 60 hertz, and yet I could only go 30 hertz there. And I wouldn't get a full display of the spectrum with NVIDIA, which was a little weird. And as it turns out, it came down to the wiring. So I actually picked up HDMI to DisplayPort 15-foot connectors at $30 a pop and put those in, and they're looking pretty good. Let's drop down to 1500, shall we?
1,000 to go.
Okay, sir, that's swamp at 8,000. And 04, American 1849.
Highway lighting in certain areas seem to stick out a little bit more, which looks pretty good. Manhattan is lit up rather nice. A little too much white light, but not much I could do about that. I've adjusted the lights pretty much as I can to try and get a mix. And I'm using my, I think this is the dim set. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is my dim Mercury night lighting set. Although this version isn't out yet, but that's what I'm using. And it looks pretty good to me. Let's see, let's make a little bit of a left here, and then we'll come. I want to take a look at JFK as well. Yeah, I hear that. I've had a couple of organs removed so far. Never hurts getting a second and third opinion. That's for sure. Now that looks pretty good. I'm trying to get the in between the monitors where the bezels are to kind of match up with the night lighting there. Doesn't look all that bad right now. And I think in part it has to do with the new cables. Let's grab a view of Kennedy. I want to take a look at that airport. And this is not bad. I'm hammering the system. And it's rather smooth, so I think if I cut traffic global down to maybe 75%, I'll be able to find parking spaces, and it'll take a little bit of demand off the setup. Kennedy looks lit up rather nicely. I don't know if you're getting that picked up. It might be one big blur on the camera, but it's not looking out at the 4K monitor. That looks pretty good. And yet it looks like it gets a little brighter here now. I don't know if there's much I could do about that. Let's get a really good view of Kennedy here. Should be picking it up on that right monitor as we pass over. And this is all default. I don't have any third-party airports in here. I try to keep this as smooth as I can. Alright, let's swing back around. There's an area here and there where it may be a touch too bright, but I'll turn down the airport lighting itself though. I'll have to go back and do that for a few of these lights, it looks like. Tone them down, the CD on them. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to run some night flights. Once I get this to pretty much where I want it, oh yeah, I'm going to be running a whole bunch of night rides. And between the two, now that I can run MS2020 as well, the night lighting in X-Plane 12 is just so superior to 2020. That's just a fact. Just as the photogrammetry in 2020 just kind of blows X-Plane out of the water. That's just the way it is. But being able to fly both sims, I get the best of both worlds. I can fly X-Plane at night, MS2020 in the daytime, if I can get the photogrammetry worked out. I don't know if it's a server issue on their end, but a lot of my buildings look like they're melted, half-built triangles and squares, and the scenery doesn't pop in until like I'm just about on top of it. Alright, this Verrazano Bridge should be popping up into your right view there. I'm going to review this in the monitor later as well, but this looks pretty good here. My old neighborhood, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Many years ago. Alright, let's drop down to 1,000.
$1,000 to go.
Flight level 250 for 220. American 1558, Roger. Reaching 220, Quebec vehicle.
There's Bay Ridge and Bensonhurst. Sunset Park down to the right. Let's swing around here. We'll come around Manhattan. It actually looks pretty good, the Bell Parkway there. That looks pretty good.
3004 and 14,000 number 317
I think I'm pretty happy with this setup.
330 now, exit to 115.
Oh, I agree, Oleanders. Gaming? Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. 100%. No doubt about it. Yeah, that's why, Jason, I prefer X-Plane at night and MS2020 in the daytime. And if I could get the photogrammetry to work really well, that's why I'm hoping 2024 is going to be a game changer for me. Then I'll have the best of both worlds, being able to switch between the two using the same flight deck, which is pretty cool. Statue of Liberty's lit up rather nice. Let's swing on the inside of Teterboro, shall we? Manhattan looks pretty good. The bridges look pretty good. I can see LaGuardia out in the distance. You may not see it on the camera though. But I'm definitely going to have to rework the aircraft, it looks like. Strobe lighting. That's too much. And some airport lighting still, maybe.
American 1558, Center Roger, from the Falcon Messenger 04.
04, man.
3732 Hotel, contact center 133.4.
33.4, 732 Hotel, good day.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
197 traffic. 1 o'clock, 5 miles north, eastbound, living 14,000 Falcon. Additional traffic, 2 o'clock, 10 miles, crossing right left, 14,000.
You should have a real good view out that right window, I would think.
About 317, Mike Lima, maintaining 290 officer.
290 or greater for 317, Mike Lima.
Might seem a little brighter in the sim. I mean, in the your camera view than what I'm getting, though.
290 officer.
290 for space and 4 Delta Hotel.
Oh yeah, that movie that was based on that. Yeah, the A320 that hit some birds. Yep. Yeah, they went down in the Hudson. They were coming in the opposite direction, though.
Doing 197, cross mode, maintain 8,000.
Alright, verify mode, getting down to 197.
Alright, I just got to make a couple of notes. Looks like it's just a couple of lights. And we're looking pretty good. Alright, let's climb up to 4,000 now, shall we? Yeah, head out toward Islip, Long Island. That's where I did a lot of my flying in the real world. I was over here in Teterboro as well, but a lot of my flying was done out in Islip, Long Island. MacArthur Airport. Used to have lunch, I think it was at Farmingdale, where they used to have a restaurant right next to the airport, and you can actually wear a headset when you're eating lunch. It was a burger joint, burgers, hot dogs, fries, things like that. And you can actually listen to ATC and the tower and whatnot from the airport. I think it was Farmingdale. I don't know if they still do it now. This is a while ago. That looks pretty decent. We'll head on up to 10,000.
American 1668 approves requested when Zibo for direct highway, maintain 280 knots.
And we're in no hurry here. That's actually pretty good. Let me grab my pad before I forget. I'm really bad.
American 1898, put a buzzer.
Buzzer at American 1898. Center 1875
Put our good money.
I'm getting very forgetful. Alright, I got airport lighting. It looked like it was the white lighting. Alright, white airport lighting. Alright. And aircraft lighting. Aircraft. AI aircraft. Alright. And once these are done, I'll get these uploaded to xplane.to. I'll replace the ones that are there with these, with all my new settings and whatnot. But that's looking pretty decent. Let me see, I might be able to get you a higher view here. Give you a better view out the front window.
Center, good morning. Typically 49, 1000, coming 14,000.
W40 center, if I maintain, level 340.
Level 340, typically 49.
Damage at 808, turn 15 degrees right, that's stop.
15 right, I'm getting you, Louis.
November 651 Whiskey Echo, contact first 133.75.
3375. Okay.
Step to 1147, put up buzzer.
Next buzzer, just 1147.
Oh, you should have a much better view out that front window.
2526 Canada, may I pick it altimeter 298.
Who built the sim? The sim was built by Flightdeck Solutions. It's a company in Canada. You can find them online. Just do a Google search for Flightdeck Solutions, and you should find their website. Easy enough. I had this built about 10 years ago from them. But they are dealing pretty much with commercial entities now, I believe. But I guess if you have enough cash to purchase the whole flight deck, I'm sure they'll talk to you. Right? What's the old saying? Money talks. All right, let's break left here a little bit. That looks pretty decent as well. I don't know if you can see that. Let's break a little further left here. Those little strips that stick out by themselves actually look pretty nice. A lot of traffic down there on the highway. I picked up the brake lights and the headlights on the traffic, so. That should be a little bit brighter. Alright, so I slip. It's about 20 odd miles out. And let's
1,000 to go.
Let's head on down to 1,000. How about that? That should give you a real nice view out the front now. Lowering that nose. Hey, Pilot Dave, how's it going? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing some night lighting testing. I've been fooling around with the night lighting in X-Plane, and I'm also using reshade to get these effects. They look pretty good on the 4K screens. I know the camera's not doing it justice though, but it still should look pretty decent, I would think. But yeah, we could go land at Kennedy or something. Actually, you know what? We'll go back and land in Newark. Newark has a nice view coming down from Teterboro, so we'll head back to Teterboro and then swing that left and then come into Newark. Be flying by the seat of my pants. We don't need the markers. They're coming from Deer Park.
Center climb via the phase 3 departure, 7 maintain file with 230. Climb via the phase 3, accepting flight level 230.
And I found out what was going on with my communications. I had an issue with XATC communications for some reason. Windows Update changed the settings, and it was using default for my audio instead of picking my surround sound setup, which is the default setup, so go figure.
At 1519 contact center 119.82.
Alright, Deer Park's about 15 miles out. That looks like it's it right there.
2,500.
You can see the beacon. But I think I'm pretty happy with this. Just a couple of items.
Hello, Scope 25.
1,000 to go.
16,000 heading at 332. Center climb maintain, file level 210.
Alright, so once we pass I-slip here, we'll swing left since we're going to head up toward Teterboro before landing in Newark.
Center maintain, file level 220.
Here's a little jump on the monitors there. That looked like a network thing.
Arrival, the altimeter, 2995.
And And we're 10 miles out of Islip
So
now.
2564, clear direct shark, climb maintain level 230.
Coming up on 1,000 feet. Let's drop down to 500, shall we? Probably get yelled at, but
Rising to go.
64, contact center 135.45.
may start getting alarms, but
353.74, contact approach 11.
give you a decent view out the window.
1,000.
That should be a pretty good view.
Fast at 13,000, altimeter 3, correction 29er.
And for those of you tuning in, if you don't like the night lighting, that's on me. This is mine. Yeah, see, we're getting yelled at now.
It's going to maintain 12,000, altimeter 3000. Good afternoon, November 12, Victor Juliet, level 16,000, correct 1.
And as bright as the city is, it's great, man. Look at Islip. It's so dark. You can't see it, just like it is in the real world for the most part. How great is that?
Contact center 132.92.
Just a dark hole in the ground.
92, meter 3280.
Beautiful. Alright, let's head on up to 3,000 now, and then we'll head on over to Teterboro. And you know what, we'll bank right. We'll just come all the way around. This way you have the view out the window.
100 center Roger, descend and maintain 16,000, altimeter 2993.
It's been relatively smooth too, considering I'm slamming this thing with everything, including reshade.
40 miles an hour off your left wing, and then off your right wing, over towards 2 o'clock building area, extreme precipitation, about 20 miles in diameter, and then another about 15 miles.
Alright, we'll head up to Teterboro, and then we'll swing a left and land in Newark. By the seat of my pants, I've got nothing set in here.
On the final here, we're painting something right over the top, but it doesn't look too bad. Roger, I'm just letting you know what I'm showing, sir. No, I just, we got to make it.
Alright, that should put us left of LaGuardia.
Number 2741, thanks.
Another little shimmy there in the network. Oh, that looks great. You get that really white glow from all the headlights coming from the traffic. Pretty cool.
5.05, 2505, okay?
2505. Definitely 100 is going to maintain 8,000. D is going to maintain 8,000, Jones, 100. 3109 contact center on 12.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for stopping by.
Second, it's going to be 12675. 100 contact center 126.75. 2675 Jones, 100 will see you. Runway 3861, 1071, 160. Runway 3861.
Not bad. Alright, just a couple of items to fix. And then maybe I'll get these new edits out within the next day or two.
American 505, prediction Noah.
And the link for the lights will be down below in the description once I get them done. For those of you that are using them already, you know where they are. But the latest version that I have here is not online yet. That really looks nice.
Coba 880, turn 15 degrees left, back to traffic. Keep left, Coba 880.
I think I gotta tone the stars down a bit though too. I think those stars are just a little bit too much. Check the stars.
Coba 880, you got 15 left, right?
Check that as well.
Go back 880, 15 left for traffic, contact center 128.22.
15 left for traffic, 128, so by 880.
American 2663, climb maintain follow 250.
Yeah, we'll come just north of Teterboro and then hang a left and then come into land. And I've got nothing set here, so
Maintain follow 330, countdown 124.55.
be coming in at a $139. So let's slow down and enjoy the ride in. And let's get you set. And let's get you set. We are good here. You're good here. That's all fine. Alright, give me one on the flaps. Speed check. Might be a touch too bright on the left. Well, maybe not. I guess it depends on the angle. Might be a little bit though. Alright, Newark, here we come. Give me 5 on the flaps.
The Transat 569 maintains flight level 350, thanks.
Man, what a great view.
Well, for wind control, thanks.
There, once by limit Juliet cross, maintain 10,000, and cover 3001.
Yourself, we sell at 10,000 for 121 limit Juliet.
The American 850, contact at 126.32 today. 1613.
Give me 10.
Southwest 3925, center Roger, and then clear direct Holkey.
Holkey, level 3925.
Beast Jet 796, contact center 124.55 a day.
4.55.
That's 342, Quebec Air, contact center 124.55 a day.
455 for the 342, Quebec Air, good day.
Be nice if X-Plane actually had the ability to get the graphics to actually slide in from the horizon instead of popping in groups. That would be a well-welcomed improvement. And I can see Newark now. It's nice and clear out. I don't even think. Let me take a look here. Hold on, I'll be right back.
American 505, contact center 135.1. November 998, my Alpha, verify that to you.
Yeah, 727, checking in, flight level 320, buying south of 66.
9727, Roger.
Just noticed your display wasn't following along. I don't have yours attached to mine because of my battery. I killed the battery again. So, I can't run it unplugged, which is what I have to do in order to share the screen. Why not Microsoft Flight Sim? I prefer X-Plane 12 at night. I prefer their night lighting over MS2020. But in the daytime, the photogrammetry in MS2020 is nice. So that's the game plan, is getting the flight deck working with both MS2020 and X-Plane.
ExoJet 782, radar contact 10 miles north of Marathon, and verify you're on a 340 heading.
And soon, 2024.
Contact approach 124.02.
It's going to be interesting to see what that brings to the table.
Envoy 3861, contact center 124.55.
7465 on board 3861, thank you.
Zero 20 Delta Julia, contact approach 124.12.
A little bit of porpoising going on here. Yeah, a little bit of up and down. Not much, but there's a little bit going on here.
Heavy United 727, we request 330.
And United 727, have your request, amen.
Yeah, I'm happy with these lights. I think the only thing I'm going to do is change those couple that are on that list. Take another look at the stars, the aircraft, and some airport lights. Just have to change the CD on a couple of them. Yeah, it's Teterboro. So I had my very first flight, my intro flight, and that was 40 years ago. It was a long time ago. I was a little mom and pop 61 school. Then I moved on over to Iceland, American Flyers, Part 141. Then I met my wife. She didn't want me flying in the real world anymore. So I got the next best thing to being there. In the long run, anyway.
ExoJet 782, climbing flight level 320.
Alright, let's get the gear down. Let's come in nice and slow here. I want to enjoy this view. I want to be able to be configured so I can just look out the window and enjoy it. Give me 15. And we'll go all the way to VREF plus 5.
783, Quebec Sierra, clear direct flight. Kilo, uniform, Tango, November Echo, enjoying the ride to arrival.
25. And 30. Beautiful.
ExoJet 782, clear direct.
Alright, we got a left coming up and we're heading in.
998, Mike Alpha, left and right deviations are approved, and I'll have an amendment to your route shortly. For now, when able, flighting 350. 993 Delta, descending maintain 8,000.
700.
X-ray Alpha, Uniform Charlie, India, clear direct full two.
And I wonder if anybody reported there's a little bit of porpoising going on here. Go take a look online after I get done.
Can we have 350 instead?
2644, that's unavailable right now.
Looks like we got somebody ahead of us on their way in.
Take 37.
2644, for direct Albert, climbing Zibo 370.
370 direct, I'm at 644.
I don't know how much of a view you're going to have out that left window. Get my head out of the way here. Do a little bit of a turn here. There's Teterboro.
644, is it direct Albeck or Podcast?
And Newark out in the distance.
Direct Albeck, Alpha Lima Victor, Echo Kilo.
Direct Albeck, 644, thank you.
All right, we're all configured. You know what? Give me my bird. I got control. It looks like the graphics just popped in down there. Highway is well lit up around Newark. All right, now how about you pay attention, Louis? I don't have the radio set up anyway. We'll come in on the right side. Yeah, this is a beautiful view. Beautiful view. Thanks, Jackson. I wonder if that monitor might be, the camera might be a little bit too high on the landing, though. You may be looking at the ground once we get a little too close.
2500.
What a great view, man. Wow. See, if they can just stop that popping and just have it roll in, would be great.
Flight level 310. Steiner 40, go ahead.
Sir, we're waiting for the 180 back here to high, flight plan route.
And Steiner 40, are you looking to return back to Kilo Golf Victor Tango?
That's a minute, Steiner 40.
Beautiful.
Steiner 40, turn right, fly heading 350.
Right, sir, 350, Steiner 40.
I hope you're enjoying the view.
719 with Zibo.
I am. This looks amazing. That looks great.
Steiner 40, amendment to your route, measuring copy.
Steiner 40 ready.
Steiner 40, clear directing Petersburg, copy India Echo, direct destination, maintain call 330, I'm going to lower shortly.
Bring high, 738, 330, lower shortly, Steiner 40.
And again, for those of you that are watching, if you don't like this night lighting, that's on me. That's those are my edits. This is not the X-plane lighting you're looking at there. That's on me. But if you do like them, this set's not out just yet. I'm still working on them. But I do have a set that's out already at xplane.to.
1000.
And I love the way the Zibo mod handles. It's another reason why I like X-plane over MS2020.
Approaching 2 right.
Well, there's an aircraft sitting on the runway. It looks like he's stuck. Alright, we're going to drift on over to the other side.
500.
Looks like he's like this. But I didn't update Traffic Global just yet. I've been doing some other testing.
Approaching 2,
So,
left.
400.
I don't know what kind of view you're going to have once we get on the ground, but probably going to be looking at the ground. But this is looking pretty decent.
300.
I'm liking it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see out the window there. And it looks like they're just rolling over them.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that little ride. Like I said, it really wasn't going anywhere, just testing some night lighting, but I'm liking quite a bit of it. Quite a bit of it. Still needs a little bit of work, but not much. And it would be nice timing if my wife came out here and said dinner was ready by the time I got to the gate. And we're going to cross right over, so we'll just keep the lights on.
American 1593 in Center Roger, clear direct Albeck, on flight level 330.
Correct, Albeck, and up to 330, American 1593.
I tell you, she's pretty smooth considering that I'm hammering this thing with everything that I have on here. There you go, he just took off good. We're good to cross now. A little bit of flicker going on there, though.
Traffic, 10 o'clock, 10 miles from northbound, altitude and 5,600, type unknown. Traffic, no phone for India, contact approach 120.5. 120.5, thank you for over there.
Newark, New Jersey. The approach coming into this airport is pretty cool. The lighting is amazing. With the city off to the left. Beautiful ride.
In November 998 Mike Alpha, the traffic still at 10 o'clock and 5 miles northbound is 5,600.
Alright, pick a gate, any gate.
938 Romeo Delta, Center Roger, Definite, and also 2999. Call 230.
330 for Quebec City.
Center 782, contact center 128.22. Air 719er, Whiskey Romeo, contact post 124.02.
402 for Quebec.
Flight Ecuador 1464, contact post 120.5.
Up to 0.5, land Ecuador 1450.
1146, contact center 124.55.
455, 1146.
2644, contact center 124.55.
2455.
A little too bright over here. I gotta take a look at the airport lighting a little bit, I think. Other than that, I think we're good.
China 40, climbing to above 340.
340, Center 40.
Alright, everybody. I'll catch you on my next run. Take care.
59 and 330.
I'm liking the lighting. Did I miss anything while I'm enjoying the view here? Let's see. Amazing view out there. Thanks, Jackson. I appreciate that. Is brightness. Yep. Yeah, that's the big thing. It depends on how the camera's set. Yeah, I wanted to have that push button work so the alarm, the bell would go off in the kitchen, but she said if I did that, she'd break my fingers. So that didn't happen. All right, everybody. Take care. I will catch you on my next run, man. Hope you enjoyed the view.
American 1751, Center Roger, clear direct Alvis, maintain flight level 370.
Direct Alvis, that's level 370, American 1720. I request level 280, American 1720.
American 1751, maintain level 290, main not altitude.
290, American 1720.
American 1417, what's your flight level 330?
American 15, Charlie Romeo, clear direct Beaver.
November 386, that's you.
First 4388, every second about 8,000, South Center 3001.
Yes, ma'am. What's the frequency over to Cuba to give them a call to south there, please?
124.55 over Fundy and 135.1 over Canoa and Maxim.
Roger for Newark 386. Yeah, appreciate it. From Washington.
Hey, American 1417, what's your flight level 332?
American 1417, Center Roger. American 1334, clear direct sandbar and maintain 310 knots or greater.
Direct sandbar 310 or greater on the speed American 1334.
Center Cayman 104, switching flight level 300.
United West Ed 26, runway 2 at 360.